Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the design and layout about the book Tuesday. So perhaps the most important thing to start off with is framing and how it's used throughout this book. So David uses framing as a way to separate different times and events that happen in a particular sequence. And another really interesting thing David does is he doesn't use black framing around any of his pictures. It's all white framing like this, and that signifies to us that these are actual photographs being taken, not drawings in a book. Another thing that supports this photograph theory is that the frogs often make direct eye contact with the quote-unquote camera. You can see this frog obviously being blinded by the flash. Another thing David does is these full bleeds with smaller frames inside the bleeds. And this just shows us that there are two events going on simultaneously. David Roisner does use a lot of vectors in this book, and typically they are frogs. However, throughout the book he does use other people, such as this man eating a sandwich, and this old woman. Another thing David does throughout the book is use glossy, cool colors, which kind of represents how all these events are happening overnight, or can even represent sleeping or dreaming, which makes the reader wonder if it's actually really happening or if it's supposed to represent a dream. One fun metafictive device David Roisner uses in Tuesday is the pastiche of the three pigs, similar to his story, The Three Pigs, where they are seen doing the impossible. This entire book also supports a Aladdin parody, where we can see here that the frog is quite startled about being suddenly lifted into the air, which suggests that it's not him who's magic, but actually the lily pads, which in Aladdin we know that the magic carpet is magical, not Aladdin. There's one major rallentando, which shows the frogs slowing down from their adventurous night to relax and watch TV with this old woman. This causes us as readers to slow down and really look over the image, which changes the pace of the book. This book does have intertextual connections, and they are often seen in the form of animals. So we have this cat that reappears, and this dog reappears. They both reappear at the end, watching the investigators try to figure out what happened here. Perhaps the most obvious intertextual connection comes with this man eating the sandwich, where again, he is seen at the end talking to reporters about what had happened and what he had seen. My favorite metafictive tool that David Roisner uses in this story is a character directly interacting with the reader. As we can see on this page, if we zoom in, this frog is looking directly at us and waving, letting us know that he knows we are here.